Frank. Ugh, stop worrying about him, Claire. He's back in the future or past or somewhere. But he doesn't matter now. Jamie matters now. Focus. At least that's what I was saying to the TV. So we've had one romantic week since this season began. One. And now we're back to no romance at all. We know this is how it really happened and things weren't easy back in those days, but life is hard. That's why we watch TV. Anyway, Claire is now on a mission to make sure Frank lives. She's worried about him, worried more about his existence than Mary Hawkins, which I've never really understood. Why is she so eager for Frank to come into existence? Is it because maybe she wouldn't have been in Scotland on a second honeymoon and never come through the stones? In any case, she's ready to throw her over into the hands of Black Jack Randall in order for young Mary Hawkins to get pregnant by him. Even though Mary is madly in love with the very sweet and more Frank-like Alex. Claire goes as far as to tell Alex he has to forget about Mary because he will ruin her life and he can't offer her anything. Oh yeah, nothing except happiness and love. Meanwhile, Jamie goes to make a deal with the devil, but not in Georgia. They're in France, remember? Everyone just already has so much angst, and they're gonna get more. Jamie and Claire go to Versailles for an afternoon. And let's just pause for a minute here to talk about Claire's fashion in this show. They've teased this dress for a few weeks, and oh my word, I love it. And it was so beautiful to see it in the garden, and I want to wear it. Where can I buy one? But while she's there strolling the gardens in her gorgeous gown, who walks up but Black Jack Randall? Claire immediately wants to go warn Jamie, but she cannot because the king comes up, and he makes Jack Randall bow to him, presumably because he's in uniform. But while Randall is on his knees, which is exactly where we want him, Jamie and Claire stand there in good standing with the king. But Jamie, meanwhile, really wants to kill Jack. Which who can blame him? But the scene ends calmly with Jamie securing Jack's word that they will fight in a duel. And he's so excited, he's like a kid at Christmas. But Claire is beyond angry about it because of Frank. Once again, she'll go to any length to protect Frank, so she gets Jack thrown into jail so that he can't really fight that duel with Jamie. And this has nothing to do with Jamie being hurt or surviving. It's all about Black Jack Randall surviving so he can make Frank. Well, Frank's ancestor, you know what I'm saying. Jamie is not welcoming to her interference. After all, they came to France to change history, but she only wants to change the history about the war. She doesn't want to change Frank's history because he's innocent. Jamie's pissed, and nobody can blame him. She then goes on to manipulate him further and tells him that he owes her a life. He kisses his sword and promises that Randall can live for a year. A little life advice to Claire. You should not care that much about a man you are willing to leave 200 years behind back in the future. You have no DeLorean to get in and go and see if things turned out okay. You gotta let that go. And get back to your love story with Jamie. That's what we're here to watch.